Well, hey there. How's it going, guys? I am incredibly grateful to have an opportunity to come on live today to show up for you guys. I've been, I was just chatting with Scotty about this, and I've been preparing for this my whole life. This is This is literally my whole life's work. I wonder if it's possible to make this a little bit. I'm just trying to adjust things a little so that my mic isn't taking over the screen. How about we adjust it? Hey, I have an idea. What if we were to turn it and then place it down? Can you guys hear me okay? I wonder how that sounds. Or if it's sideways. I don't want it cutting me off. We're going to try it like this and see how it sounds. So I was chatting with Scotty about this earlier, and it very much feels like this is a culmination of 44 years. I spent my childhood listening to people's challenges and holding space and giving advice, even though I didn't know what I was talking about when I was a little kid, obviously. And I've always been a student of the mind. I've always been so curious about what it is that makes people tick, what motivates people, how people's minds work. And then when my mother she didn't fall ill, but when we discovered that she had been abused her whole childhood and she went sideways on us, and I had to look after the family and tried to help my mother overcome the extreme trauma that she had gone through to try to get my mother back, I found myself innovating, looking for answers to support her so that I could have my mom back. And it was very challenging, but it showed me how I had an innate ability to be able to hold space for and help people overcome extreme trauma. And I always knew that I wanted to help people. I've always wanted to hold space for people's challenges and struggles. I've always wanted to make people's lives better since I was little. And it wasn't until I walked the path as an adult to overcome my own childhood challenges that I discovered how incredibly difficult it was. And it took 10 years of looking to practitioners and going to different places to find resolution. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a faster way to do this. There's got to be a faster way to do this. And I ended up realizing that there needed to be a program created that allowed a person to create a whole life makeover and to expedite the process, and not just go to somebody that's going to give them results, but go to somebody who actually wants to teach them how to own their own power, master their own mental operating system, and really, graduate from working with someone in a place of power so they don't have to keep going back over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So this is the birth of a program that I have been developing for the last decade, but I have been preparing for 44 years, my whole life. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys my baby. Today, I am birthing a baby, another baby. I have one who actually moved out about a year and a half ago. And now I am about to birth another. And this is specifically for professionals and entrepreneurs. And we are going to dive in. So give me 2 seconds, everyone. Oh, look at that. How about how about we take a second and start at the very beginning, shall we? Oh, the joys. So I would like to introduce you to something that really can allow you to unlock limitless. Let's start that again, shall we? Unlock limitless possibilities. Unleash your inner power. This is what I have been wanting to help my clients do, what I wanted to do for myself, what I have been able to do for myself in doing the work, developing the work over the last decade. So let me introduce myself. I'm Harmony Whittington. I teach professionals and entrepreneurs how to dismantle society's programming and create a life in alignment with their divine design. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about who I am and why you should listen to what I have to say. My more significant purpose in life truly is to flood this earth with love. I have a decade of experience working with professionals and entrepreneurs and helping them to create a life that makes their soul sing. I'm a best-selling author on relationships. I published a book called Create a Healthy Romantic Relationship in January 2022, and within 24 hours, it became an Amazon bestseller internationally. I am dedicated to unlocking the potential in individuals and organizations. I have created a unique program that blends scientific research, 10 years of practice, and effective methods to create lasting transformations in my clients. I am about guiding individuals to see their professional careers and businesses grow, helping them to become influential, confident leaders. I am also passionate about helping frontline workers who deal with mental health issues and don't get much needed support. I work with individuals in the corporate world who are struggling to thrive in their career, want to transition or grow, or are looking to quit and start their own projects. I work with entrepreneurs who struggle to create balance with their work and personal life. I serve high-level entrepreneurs who have become very isolated due to the success, leaving them feeling lost, not knowing who to trust or confide in. I want to share with you how you can create a life in service of yourself, one that makes your soul sing. Before I do so, I want to ask you a serious question. Would you like to be able to transform from being an overwhelmed solopreneur to an entrepreneur, an empowered business leader who achieves freedom, growth, and authentic success? Are you a business owner or professional? Did you start with a burning passion for serving others and you're doing what you love? But lately, you felt like your dream of freedom, flexibility, and control is slipping away with each passing day. You cherish that you are your own boss, but deep down, you can't shake the feeling that your business is starting to own and control you instead. It's become overwhelming, leaving you feeling lost and disconnected from the joy you once had. Despite your achievements and success, you feel stuck spending less time doing what you love and more time dealing with the mundane tasks and operations that drain your energy. You know personal blocks are holding you back, and you must break free from these limitations to achieve your full potential. In your heart, a grand vision for your business involves growth and expansion. You dream of building a solid team to handle tasks you don't excel at or really enjoy doing, and creating an automated system to give you time freedom. Then you can regain your desired freedom and focus on what truly matters. However, something needs to be added, as if You really know that you're not fully in alignment with your power. Despite external praise and recognition, do you struggle with feelings of insecurity and imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome. On the surface, you might appear composed, confident, but deep inside, you wrestle with doubts and insecurities. You crave clarity and direction. You are keenly aware of personal growth and mindset playing a significant role in business and success. You're ready to invest to overcome obstacles and develop a strong foundation for your future. You are actively seeking a better relationship with yourself, one built on self acceptance, authenticity, and confidence. By embarking on this personal journey, you can achieve tremendous success, positive impact, and create a business that aligns with your values and aspirations. Are you a successful professional who has worked hard to get where you are and is now finding yourself alone? You're an accomplished individual in the corporate sector who has dedicated much of your life to excelling in your career. Despite your professional success and financial stability, you feel a deep longing for love, companionship, and family. You've had a significant relationship or multiple relationships that have left a lasting impact, and you yearn to find someone special to share your life with. However, finding the right partner has proven elusive, and you wonder why your personal life has yet to match their achievements in your professional sphere. Despite your knowledge and expertise, you feel uncertain about how to navigate your personal life and relationships. You start to think there may be unresolved issues from your past affecting your ability to connect with others. This emotional baggage, coupled with the fear of repeating negative patterns from your upbringing, has created self-projected barrier around your heart. You're ready to break free from the current mindset and embrace personal growth and self-discovery. You want to invest time and effort to uncover the missing pieces in your life and attract the love and companionship you truly desire. Do you desire to walk away? My elbow hurts. Do you desire to walk a journey towards healing, love, and fulfillment? Are you a successful professional who has achieved financial stability and career success, yet despite your accomplishments, you are facing emotional turmoil from a toxic relationship or many that left you heartbroken and lost? Are you feeling the pressure of your biological clock ticking? You might be eager to settle down, get married, and start a family. However, the urgency is clouding your ability to focus on the essential aspect of a healthy romantic relationship. Your upbringing in a dysfunctional family environment has added complexity to your emotional journey. Your experience You experienced mistreatment, control, and neglect from your parents or siblings, leaving you with deep rooted issues that impact your ability to form healthy relationships. While you present yourself as confident, outgoing, you might find yourself feeling insecure and terrified of rejection. Your top priorities are seeking healing from the recent toxic relationship and addressing the impact from your dysfunctional family background. You desire to build a solid foundation for a healthier and happier future and break free from negative patterns that hinder your relationships. Are you feeling lost and struggling with standing in your power? Dealing with past trauma, seeking transformation, and seeking guidance and support? Do you want to find fulfillment and create lifelong alignment with your true passions and purpose? Do you aspire to step in your power, embrace your uniqueness, and achieve harmony and happiness in your life? This common big goal is rooted in the desire to find meaning, overcome past challenges, and pursue paths that bring you joy, satisfaction, and a sense of accomplishment. I want to set you up for success in working with me. So you will be able to say goodbye to feeling lost and aimless, carrying the heavy burden of past trauma, feeling empty, searching for true purpose, struggling to build meaningful relationships and connections that last, exhaustion from constant chaos, frustration with constantly doubting your worth, longing for someone who can make a life with, feeling overwhelmed, feeling weighed down by reoccurring negative patterns, battling stress and anxiety that drain your energy and limit your potential. Before we get started, it's really important. I want you to close your browser. No more shopping or browsing the internet while you're listening to me. Turn your phone on silent, unless, of course, you're watching me on it. Don't get distracted by the dings, because we're going to drive in. We're going to dive in to some precious stuff in this video that is going to potentially make a massive impact on your life. If you want to get access to powerful content, look me up and follow me on social media to receive inspiring content, which I release on the regular. Now, who is this for? This is for business owners, whether you are new to the game or a seasoned professional who has built and sold many businesses. This is for professionals who are unique in the career and you're looking to grow professionally. Maybe you might want to pivot or change directions. This is also for high-level C-suite executives as well. Being in these positions can be very isolating, leaving you needing help because you don't know where you can turn and who you can trust. Today, I'm going to share with you how to fill the internal void that you might be feeling. I will address the unfulfilled aspects within you that success and money cannot satisfy. We'll discuss how to develop emotional intelligence that will impact your career or business. We will discuss breaking limitations. I will illuminate the barriers preventing lasting resolutions across all of life's facets. We will discuss how you can create lasting relationships, how to understand the struggles behind creating enduring, healthy romantic relationships. We'll also discuss success essentials, and I will uncover the necessities for achieving and sustaining success. Now, these are a list of people that I have helped: business owners in the trades, professionals who desire to start a business, first responders, nurses, professionals working in the government, film industry professionals, psychologists, professionals in corporate, international airline pilots, insurance agents, high-level business owners who have started and sold many multi-million-dollar companies, venture capitalists, health professionals such as pharmacologists and other professionals in that space, HR professionals, professional recruitment specialists, people who work in the trades such as mining, bankers, mortgage brokers, real estate agents, accountants, and so much more. Before we dig in, I want to share the story of one of my beautiful clients that I had the pleasure to work with. Allison is a talented individual working in the corporate world. She found herself entrenched in a career in cybersecurity, a path she felt she stumbled upon rather than chose. Each day as she stepped into the office, the fluorescent lights seemed to drain the life out of her, leaving her soul empty and lost. Her work lacked alignment with her true passions and her desire to help others, particularly young women facing similar challenges. Allison had always longed to make a difference in people's lives, especially young women who had grappled with confidence and self-worth issues. She yearned to empower and guide them towards self-discovery, but in the corporate world gave her no avenue to fulfill her heart's desires. She felt trapped and unable to align to her aspirations with her professional career. This disconnection fueled her desolation and discontent. Allison was overwhelmed and lost in a sea of possibilities. The sheer magnitude of where to look and how to translate her dreams into reality paralyzed her. Although she had engaged in personal development courses and delved into countless books, she needed more confidence and direction and one-on-one guidance to enter into the unknown. One day, Alice's path shifted as she confided in a dear friend, and she told her that she'd been working with an experienced business coach who had helped her to cultivate success and confidence. Encouraged by her friend's testimonial and trusting her judgment, Allison took a leap in faith and sought my guidance. Under my mentorship, Allison embarked on a soul-stirring journey of self-discovery and empowerment. She learned to identify her true passion and purpose through personalized coaching sessions, connecting deeply with her long suppressed desire to uplift women. I helped Allison recognize her untapped potential and instilled in her a belief so that she could step into alignment with her dreams. Allison took a bold step into her dreams, armed with confidence gained from her coaching sessions with me. She created her own coaching business, and she did what she has always wanted to do. Her passion became her driving force, bringing a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment every day. As she shed her corporate persona, she embraced her authentic self and blossomed into a beacon of hope for others who sought help. Allison graduated from my program, impacting me immensely as I added to my program because of her. She also quit her job, not having a place to land. She developed self-worth to know that she would figure it out. So she jumped off the cliff and grew her wings on the way down. She also became a flow coach and an educator. She found a way to play in the corporate space on her own terms, which makes her soul now sing. Jessie, my goddess. Jessie is a resilient woman who, despite experiencing heartbreak and conflict in all aspects of her life, found the courage to seek healing and empowerment. Raised in a traditional South Asian home, Jessie's early life was disempowering and controlling. After walking away from yet another failed relationship, she felt utterly heartbroken and lost, facing pressure from her family to marry and start a family. Despite having success in her career in the banking world, Jessie battled with low self-worth and lacked personal confidence. Jessie's past experience left deep emotional scars that permeated all of her relationships. She carried a burden of unresolved trauma, and to survive became a spiked armadillo, ready to defend herself against the world. Conflict surrounded her, from dealing with racism and clashes with coworkers to tumultuous relationships with men and her family. Past betrayals left her distrusting others, leading her to believe that she needed to insulate herself from potential harm by surrounding herself with paid acquaintances. Amidst the turmoil, Jessie's close friend, who had experienced a transformative journey, recommended seeking my guidance. Desperate to break free from the cycle of confidence and find lasting happiness, Jessie decided to meet with me. She took the first step towards healing and empowerment. And in that pivotal moment, under my mentorship, Jessie embarked on a profound journey of self-exploration and healing. Through the lens of love, she learned to examine her inner self, discover her core identity, and rebuild her confidence. I provided frameworks and teachings that empowered Jessie to reimagine her daily life and cultivate her dreams. This newfound awareness of self-love became the foundation upon which Jessie did rebuild her new life. With renowned confidence and a deep connection to herself, Jessie's life transformed astonishingly. She found a new career that brought her immense joy, now brings her immense joy, feeling like she is getting paid to play, and has received recognition and awards for her exceptional work in this role. The transformation also extended into her personal life, as she has formed a beautiful relationship with supportive friends, allowing love and trust back into her circle. Jessie's healing journey also unlocked creativity. She began painting on canvas, giving life to her artistic aspirations. Her first artistic launch garnered massive support from the community, further reinforcing her sense of worth and purpose. Amidst her transformation, she also met an incredible man who she currently shares a beautiful, deep connection with, and they are building a beautiful life together. Meet Rob Dumont, a brilliant, brilliant mind. He grew up on a multi-generational ranch in the interior of British Columbia. Despite having a loving family, his childhood was marred by judgment, control, and abuse at the hands of his German grandmother, who held racist beliefs. The scars of his traumatic upbringing lingered into adulthood, leaving Rob feeling lost, insecure, and unable to create traction in his career. However, beneath the shadow of his past, Rob possessed vast knowledge of history and culture, which led him to a prestigious job in government, contributing significantly to Indigenous reconciliation. Struggling with the lasting effects of Lyme disease, Rob faced additional hurdles in his journey to fulfillment and accomplishment. Rob's mother, who had undergone a transformational experience working with me, recognized the burden of the dark shadow that Rob held from embracing his brilliance. She believed he deserved liberation from his past traumas and connected him with me to guide him towards healing and empowerment. As Rob started working with me, it shed the weight of what he was carrying from his past off his shoulders. Through the process, he learned to stand in his power, embrace his unique qualities, intelligence, and knowledge. By confronting the conflicts he faced with women in the workplace, this was absolutely beautiful because it freed him of the traumatic childhood experiences and allowed for him to be able to stand in his power and create beautiful work relationships. During his transformative journey, Rob projected himself into the future, envisioning a profound leadership role in the Canadian government, spearheading meaningful change and reconciliation efforts. He realized that he no longer needed approval from an oppressor who would never be satisfied, allowing him to focus on serving his dreams and creating positive change. How did these people change their lives? First of all, they stepped up and said yes to themselves, and they invested in themselves. So, guys, let's dive in to the 7-step program. This is my baby. This is my life's work. And before I explain it to you, I'm going to take a sip of water. The energy integration system is a groundbreaking and transformative process. This healing approach facilitates profound shifts and lasting change by harmoniously integrating the mind, body, and energy. Through EIS, you will embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, gaining a deep understanding of the intricate connections between your thoughts, emotions, physical sensations, and energetic patterns. By addressing these aspects in unison, EIS unlocks the potential for holistic transformation. Techniques are employed to restore balance and harmony within your energetic system. By clearing blockages, releasing stagnant energy, and aligning with the body's energy centers, you will experience a renewed sense of vitality and a greater connection to your authentic self. Furthermore, the EIS program incorporates cutting-edge neuroscientific techniques that leverage the brain's plasticity and capacity for change. This technique creates and helps you to rewire neural pathways, promoting new thought patterns, emotional resilience, and empowering behaviors. Now let's dig into the 7 elements of this amazing program. This section is tailored to your unique needs. It is called the Physical Health Optimization Program. Together, we will explore uncharted territory, addressing your physical body and emotional well-being, as well as your mental well-being, ensuring you achieve proper balance and vitality. You are complex, shaped by your age, life experience, upbringing, health concerns, and sensitivities. In this program, we honor and embrace all aspects of your well-being, ensuring that every part of you is supported to reach your highest potential. Whether you have faced trauma or internal patterns that hinder your progress, we'll work together to break free from self-sabotage and remove any barriers holding you back. Let me be clear. Merely focusing on nutrition and supplements will only solve some things. You must be looked at holistically to achieve long-term resolution and optimize your health. Your physical health is intrinsically connected to your mental and emotional well-being, and it's my mission to honor every aspect of your being to help you gain clarity on what you need to thrive. Many programs and teachers neglect emotional and mental aspects, ignoring the emotional and mental aspects that hinder your progress. And those unresolved issues will cause you to self-sabotage, which will continue to impact your physical well-being. Currently, you may be following a generalized health advice or attempting to use quick fix solutions, or maybe you might want to be looking at the fact that you are one of 8 billion people on the planet and be honored as such, because you are one in 8 billion. You deserve to be honored and held space for, and everything that makes you the unique, powerful being that you are should be supported. You might be you might be neglecting the connection between your mental and emotional health, physical well-being that leads to potential roadblocks in your health journey. If you strictly focus on nutrition, you won't be able to create lasting success in your health, because the programming is going to come along and tell you it's unsafe, and you might just find yourself sabotaging again. You might be relying on external sources to dictate your health choices. Ultimately, no one knows what you need better than you. Get to know your body and work with professionals that will help put your health and wellness on the right track. Now, in working with me, doing the EIS program, you can embrace holistic approaches, considering that you are one in 8 billion people and have unique physical, emotional, and mental support in optimizing your health. You can engage in open communication with your brilliant mind and body, listening to your specific needs and requirements that creates lasting results. You need to understand the importance of addressing emotional and mental well-being alongside with physical health to create long-term resolution. Releasing past trauma and creating unconditional, loving relationship with yourself is integral in supporting you optimizing your physical health. Step 2, the self-love amplifier. The single most important step in this program. Self-love is not just fleeting. It is a lifelong commitment that we must make to ourselves, as there is many aspects to self-love, and we keep changing and aging. Together, you and I will navigate this path, and I will guide you and teach you to learn to embrace and celebrate your true essence. Imagine stepping into the full potential and confidently stepping into the knowledge that you are a beautiful, unique powerhouse, ready to conquer any challenge that comes your way. Through this journey, you will gain profound insights into your weaknesses and, more importantly, learn how to expand beyond them. Say goodbye to limitations that have held you back as you emerge more robust and resilient. Owning your power and developing an ineffable sense of confidence is an ongoing commitment that will serve as a backbone of your potential and professional growth. As you dedicate yourself to this program, I will dedicate myself to you. I am here to support you on this path and ensure that you move into 2024 on the right foot. You might find yourself in a scenario where maybe you're resisting spirituality. Some resist exploring the connection to themselves and to source, hindering their ability to tap into their higher purpose. However, it is truly vital to honor all aspects of yourself to gain holistic long-term happiness and resolution, because ultimately, You were something before you came into this life. And connecting with that and your purpose and why it is that you came into this life in the first place is an integral part of your process, of your journey in this life. Now is the time to embrace a commitment to yourself as a lifelong journey, recognizing its transformative power in all aspects of life, including business. Explore and address self-limiting beliefs, gain clarity on weaknesses, and learn strategies to overcome these obstacles. Understand how self-love is genuinely at the root of everything. You can let go of seeking validation from an outside source, self-sabotage, struggling with your health and nutritional choices, working with procrastination, perfectionism, analysis paralysis, and more when you step into self-love. Step 3, the relationship mastery code. It's time to shatter the illusion of powerlessness in the romantic endeavors and rewrite the narrative of your attraction journey. Myths have perpetuated the belief that you have no control over who you attract, leaving you feeling stuck and disillusioned. But there is a truth I want to share with you. You possess the power to shape your romantic destiny, and the relationship mastery code is your key to unlock that potential. Imagine understanding your attraction patterns and why you have been drawn to specific partners. Through my program, you will not only discover the root causes of your attraction, but you will also set the stage for profound change and growth. I will work with you to define your relationship goals with unwavering precision, ensuring you know exactly what you seek in a partnership. You will learn effective communication lies at the heart of any successful relationship. With the Relationship Mastery Code, you will master communication with your desires and intentions clearly and authentically. Gone are the days of uncertainty and misaligned expectations. You'll pave the way for a relationship built on trust and open dialogue. But this journey is about more than attracting the right partner, creating lifelong union rooted in happiness and connection. By delving into the intricacies of the Relationship Mastery Code, you will gain the tools to build a love that stands the test of time. If you are unwilling to examine attraction patterns, you will continue to repeat the unhealthy relationship dynamics that you are currently creating with no end in sight. There's only one way to change what it is you are currently attracting, and that is to update your mental operating system. Lack of clarity will leave you powerless, and you will get what you want because you are not clear on what it is that you want. Imagine going out to dinner and not having any clarity. I don't think that would go very well. Not knowing whether you're going to go to a Chinese restaurant or you're going to have barbecue. You've got to have some kind of clarity when you're going out for dinner. It's the same with love. Are you aware that your subconscious programming is creating repeating relationships, mistakes in those relationships, and you're not able to achieve true happiness in those relationships because of your subconscious programming? Learn how to create a harmonious relationship with your mind and update those programs so they're no longer a problem. Take proactive steps to understand your attraction patterns and make conscious choices in your romantic life. Clearly define and set relationship goals. Embrace effective communication, openly expressing your desires and wants with potential partners. Let go of the thought that the other person will do things to make you happy. Let go of the idea that one person will be your everything and placing heavy expectations on the other person to be everything you want. Expecting the person to be perfect and ready to marry out of the gates. Stop taking on projects. People are not projects for you to take on. It's not your job to turn every person you're dating into what you decide they should be to make you happy. By learning and implementing the Relationship Mastery Code framework, you will have the tools and insights needed to take control of your romantic life once and for all. You will gain clarity on your attraction patterns, set relationship goals with finite detail, and communicate with confidence with what it is that you want in a partnership. Doing so will increase your chances of finding a compatible partner, a fulfilling relationship that you can create lifelong happiness with. Next, many coaches in this space do not play in this arena. And it is one of the most potent, powerful parts of this program that everybody on this planet should be walking through to stand in their power. It is time to shatter the chains that society has placed upon the discussions of sexuality, to empower you to explore, embrace, and expand in ways that you have never imagined. Your sexuality is a wellspring of power, sifted by taboos and misconceptions. Society's grip on the open disclosure around sex has hindered us for far too long. But today, we stand together to rewrite the narrative, engaging in candid conversations and sharing thoughts and feelings and ideas that will free us from the shadows of the past. Imagine embarking on a beautiful and enriching journey where you do a deep delve into the heart of your sexuality, allowing yourself to play, explore, and expand in every direction desire takes you. This journey isn't just a momentary escape. It's a lifetime commitment to embracing the full spectrum of your authentic sexual self. I am here to hold space for your transformation. Within a completely confidential and safe environment, you can explore your sexuality without fear of judgment. Together, we will examine the programming that has shaped your belief about sexuality, unearthing any fears, insecurities, blocks, trauma, or shame that has held you back. It's time to shed the weight of negative sexual programming, trauma, and free yourself to step into your true potential. But this journey isn't just solely about shedding the old, it's about stepping boldly into the new. By setting goals to expand on your understanding of your sexuality, you will open doors and experiences and connections you have only dreamt of, or maybe you don't even know you want to play yet. I will guide you, helping you unleash your true capabilities as a beautiful, powerful, divine being. Through this process, you will not only learn how to embrace your sexual empowerment, but also how to hold space for yourself and your partners in a way that fosters understanding, respect, and shared empowerment. As you delve into this newfound capacity, you will cultivate deeper connections and create a more fulfilling and passionate sexual landscape. Currently, you might be feeling constrained, restricted in discussing and exploring your sexuality openly due to societal taboos and norms. You and everyone else has negative sexual programming, trauma, fear, and shame that might be affecting your self-confidence and your sexual expression. A majority of the people on this earth are not enjoying themselves sexually and have insecurities and trauma blocking their ability to discover their own power and what they like, let alone being able to communicate it to a partner. Oh my God, hell no. Right? Are you aware that your true power is in your sexuality? There is so much to be discovered in the world of connecting with yourself and others on a physical level. When you aren't aware of what you're capable of, then you don't know where to look. I will leave you having, it will leave you having a limited sexual experience or experiences and lacking fulfillment. You can change all of that right now. It's time to embrace an open and non-judgmental approach to discussing and exploring sexuality, breaking free of societal taboos, address and release negative sexual programming, trauma, fears, and insecurities to heal and liberate your sexuality. Cultivate awareness of the inherent power and beauty of your sexuality, empowering yourself to embrace your new world. A mistake would be assuming that the past sexual traumas and negative beliefs about your sexuality cannot be overcome or healed, because they can, and they have, with clients that I have been working with over the last decade. By participating in the sexual freedom activation, you will embark on a beautiful journey of sexual exploration and empowerment. You will challenge societal taboos, release negative programming and trauma, and set goals for your sexual expansion. I'll bet you've never done that before. In a safe and confidential space, you will learn to embrace your true sexual power and hold space for yourself and your partners in a new, empowering way. Ultimately, you will tap into your sexuality in ways you never knew existed and take control of your sexual self. Own your power and embrace your your sexual freedom. Clearly, I need a sip of water. Step 5, sexual expansion equation. I invite you to enter into the vibrant world of the all-you-can-eat buffet of spirituality, a space where you can discover, embrace, and create your unique path without constraints and limitations. Let me assure you that spirituality should never be a rigid framework that dictates your worth or leaves you feeling inadequate. Gone are the days of conforming to the systems that make you feel restricted, where you're told that your connection to the divine hinges on blind adherence to rules. You are not meant to be a follower. You are a creator, a being of immense potential power. There are no predefined steps and no pre-described rituals. You do not need intermediaries like altars, priests, gurus, or any of the like to connect to the sacred. Instead, I empower you to tap into the inner wellspring of wisdom and knowledge you have within you. No longer do you need to feel like a passenger on someone else's spiritual journey. Instead, you will take the reins and chart your own course. I am here to provide you with the tools, insight, and guidance you need to awaken the dormant wisdom within you. Imagine a life where spirituality isn't a set of rules, but a dynamic and a personal journey that evolves within you. Take control of your spirituality. You'll experience a profound sense of empowerment, clarity, and connection to the universe. I will empower you. By accessing your inner wisdom and knowledge, you will be empowered to take control of your spiritual journey as you remember the divine being you are. You will tap into your universal connection. My program highlights that everyone is connected to the universe and possesses the ability to access universal truth and knowledge. You are one with the universe and a creation of source. Now all you have to do is walk a path to remember the connection that you once had. Do you feel a resistance to let go of old beliefs? Do you fear going against old traditions? Will you let this keep you from expanding into a life that will make you happy? Do you feel an uncertainty of tapping into your inner wisdom? Are you following established spiritual systems that feel restrictive or unfulfilling, and you're looking for other options? Are you seeking external validation and guidance from spiritual leaders or figures? Are you feeling a sense of disconnection or uncertainty about your spirituality and your purpose in this life? Have you come out of an organized religion and feel lost, looking to create a new spiritual practice but don't know where to start? Oh my God, I've been there. Now is the time to embrace the idea that spirituality is a personal journey and can be tailor-fit to your unique beliefs and preferences. Let go of dependence on external figures and instead seek guidance from your own inner wisdom. Recognize your divine nature and innate connection to the universe, empowering you to take charge of your spirituality. Spirituality is a personal journey for each individual and can define it according to your own spiritual beliefs and experiences. Spiritual fulfillment comes from tapping into your own inner wisdom and recognizing that you are a divine being connected to the universe and a creation of source. The Spiritual Expansion Equation program invites you to explore and embrace the diversity of spirituality. It liberates you from dogmatic systems, empowering you to create a personalized and fulfilling spiritual path. You will take full ownership of your spirituality by assessing your inner wisdom, connecting to that beautiful inner wisdom, and recognizing your true divine nature. This journey allows you to tap into universal truth, knowledge, and fostering a deep connection between your divine self and the world around you. Ultimately, you will find empowerment and clarity in spirit. Are we connected now? We are connected. Okay. So, where were we? We are on the next step of the program, which is the abundance strategy. Let's begin with an abundance assessment, a powerful tool that will shine a light on the hidden corners of your being. Together, we will gain crystal clear clarity on the obstacles trapping your emotions and perpetuating subconscious programs that no longer serve you. By identifying those barriers, we will create a solid foundation upon which your new path to abundance will be built. Imagine a life where your relationship with abundance is harmonious and empowered. I am here to guide you and support you in unraveling the complexities of your financial landscape. You'll gain a deep understanding of your current situation, knowing exactly where you stand and what has been holding you back from achieving the abundance you desire. But we're not going to stop there. Together, we'll craft a detailed vision of your future, painting a vivid picture of the abundance you truly want to create. This vision will be guiding you just like a North Star, propelling you towards your aspirations with unshakable determination. Together, we will set clear, achievable goals. I will be beside you, ensuring no obstacles stand in your way. We will harness the power of your subconscious mind, unleashing its incredible potential to transform your dreams into reality. Imagine a joy and fulfillment of watching your goals manifest before your eyes. You will learn to utilize your subconscious mind. The program harnesses the power. This program harnesses the power of your subconscious mind to update your mental operating system and keep it up to date as you learn and grow. Do you need help with resistance to addressing financial blocks? Do you fear setting goals? Do you clearly understand your financial situation or what prevents you from achieving abundance? Now is the time to undergo an abundance assessment to clarify your financial state and identify any emotional subconscious blocks. Set clear, detailed goals for your financial future, creating a vision that inspires and motivates you. Embrace the power of your mind, your subconscious, to take control of your financial destiny. By addressing emotional and subconscious blocks, you can transform your financial reality. Goal setting is a crucial step in achieving the abundance you desire, providing direction and motivation for taking actionable steps towards financial success. This abundance strategy helps you clarify your financial situation and identify potential blocks. You can take charge of your financial destiny by setting clear goals and creating vision, a clear vision for your future. Utilizing the power of your subconscious mind, you will turn your dreams into a reality. This transformative journey opens up a world of financial abundance, dispelling myths about external determinants and luck. Are you going to go to the next one? There we go. It worked. Step 7. I'm doing a lot of talking, guys. I need to drink liquid. Life plan. The beautiful bow that wraps up this program. Life is too precious to be lived according to others' desires. Let go of the idea that you must be a performing monkey for others. If you've been following a path that isn't in alignment with your heart's most authentic desires, it is time to rewrite your story. Imagine a life where your happiness is a guiding star, where each step you take is in alignment with your soul's deepest calling. We will delve into each quadrant of your life, leaving no stone unturned. Through insightful conversations and empowering exercises, we will create a solid plan that empowers you to move forward confidently and clearly. We won't stop there. We will identify and address any blocks that have held you back from investing in a life that genuinely reflects your desires. As we dissolve those barriers, you will be free to step boldly into your future that you have always dreamed of. If you're ready to break free from the chains of conformity and step into your own life, create a vision for yourself walking through this program, then we need to look at stuff like, do you struggle from breaking free from societal or familial expectations, hindering your ability to design a life focused on your happiness? Are you living a life according to the expectations and desires of others, leading to a lack of fulfillment? Are you aware of emotional and mental blocks that may be preventing you from prioritizing your happiness and taking actionable steps towards designing a fulfilling life? Now, right now is the time to embrace your happiness. It is truly essential. And you deserve to design a life that brings you joy and fulfillment. Now is the time to engage in a holistic examination of your life, considering each aspect and identifying areas that require attention and improvement. Prioritize your happiness. This is essential for creating a fulfilling and meaningful life that is in alignment with your desires. Now is the time to design a life based on your desires, and you need to be empowered with a guide by your side so that this is achievable, allowing you to live authentically and joyfully. Life by Design offers one-on-one support to explore all aspects of life and create a holistic life plan centered on your happiness and fulfillment. By moving away from external expectations and embracing your own soul's desires, you can transform your life and find genuine fulfillment. The EIS program helps identify and overcome blocks, ensuring you can confidently invest in your happiness. This framework is a model for designing a life that aligns you with your true life purpose and brings you long-term joy, not momentary joy. Each part of this framework is powerful, but combined, they are unstoppable. This program doesn't focus on one aspect of life. Our issues aren't friendly and tidy. They don't only affect one part of our lives. You may not even realize it, but the problem or issue you may have had with your mother in the past can show up in your career when dealing with female authority figures. Now let's take a look at the program again. This is 7 powerful steps that I have created. over the last 10 years of doing the work with my clients. There is one more thing that you must have. You could have the best coach in the world, but if you don't understand how your mental operating system works, you will struggle at some point on the path. Unresolved issues from your past, trapped emotions, and trauma will surface at the worst time possible and could create a mess that you can't undo. You see, your subconscious mind creates your reality. You need to understand that your mind is a mental operating system, just like your computer or your phone. Your brain works like this. 5% of the reason, what? 5% is your subconscious mind, which you use for logic and daily decisions, like where to eat or what to do with your day. Your subconscious mind is 95%. Your subconscious mind controls your autonomic behavior, systems, and processes. The molecular structure of your food is being changed in your body, which, hello, what? Your blood is being kept at the same pH. The 72 trillion cells in your body are dying and being recreated as we speak. Every 7 years, you have a completely new body outside your brain. Can you imagine doing all of that with your conscious mind? You wouldn't last long, like maybe a millisecond. Your subconscious mind houses all of the programs that create your reality. It houses everything that you believe about this life, which was programmed as you were growing up. Things like puppies are cute, spiders are gross, ice cream is yummy, hot things are hot. Some of these programs are very supportive and create autonomic responses that save your life and support you. Some of these programs, however, are holding you back in life. Certain programs like, I'm not enough, everyone's out to get me, the world isn't safe, I don't trust anyone, men aren't safe, women are crazy and can't be trusted, women are all just gold diggers and looking for a free ride, all men are out for one thing. These programs create your reality and drive how you function in the world. These are driving you in a way that you might not even be aware of. Most importantly, these programs show up when you are triggered and take control. Have you ever walked away from a situation and then asked yourself, like, I don't know, a half an hour or so later, what did I just do? Well, babe, you weren't in control. Your subconscious mind took control in the moment and did what it had to do based on your programs to keep you safe. You could have had the best intentions. You could have the most beautiful personality, and then someone can come along and attack you. You go into fight or flight and you find yourself saying and doing things that destroy your career, job, contract, relationships, whatever it is. Does this sound familiar? You gain your faculties back and there is no recovery from it. And you find yourself saying, that wasn't me. I would never say or do that. However, you did. If you want to avoid this, there's one thing that you need more than anything else. You need to understand that your mind is a mental operating system like a computer or phone. Your phone is an operating system that uploads and uses apps, which all must be updated regularly. If the systems or apps aren't updated, things will start to get glitchy and not work correctly. If you don't update your if you don't update your system, you might be unable to upload the newest apps because they are created for the new system. So you're missing out. Now think about your mind for a second. There is a system that was created and programs, apps that were put in place. Have you ever updated the systems or the apps in your mind? Has anyone ever told you that your mind is an iOS that needs updating? If you didn't know this, you've been running programs that you created as a child trying to adult, possibly finding yourself making a mess and not knowing how to fix it. From what I've seen in many cases, You're at war with your mind or dissociating from it. Would you do that with your phone? If it wasn't working, you'd take it to the store and get it fixed or replace it. However, I do not understand how it works. What options are you left with? Sorry. However, if you don't understand how it works, what options are you left with? Can't take this brain to the store and replace it either, can you? Not really an option. All you can essentially try to do is work with it. Not having a manual or doing essentially what you must do, you find yourself dissociating because in all reality, what are you supposed to do to resolve it? Nobody's giving you answers. I respect where you're coming from. At no point did the school system teach us how our mind works and how to work with it to keep it up to date. You have this incredibly brilliant mind and you have the ability to create a harmonious relationship with it. Update it regularly and keep it up to date with your current agenda, and even have it be in a place that you want to spend time with it because you might just love it. It could even be a place that you call your Garden of Eden. You need a holistic program that provides the systems, tools, and frameworks and clearing so that you can create long-lasting resolution. Powerful teachings that will give you everything that you need to step into all situations with confidence and complete control, being the master of your emotions. You need to learn how to create a perspective that puts you in a place where no matter what anyone says or does, you can always be in all things and in all times and in all places, ready to respond with the right energy and thrive. If you decide to make a change with your conscious mind and don't update your subconscious programming, whatever you try won't work. No matter how hard you try, it's the 5% trying to overpower the 95%. You just don't have a hope in hell of winning that battle. You can have all of the willpower in the world, but when you don't have a relationship with your subconscious mind, it will take over and create results based on your programming. Why be in conflict with your mind when you don't have to? This is not an afterthought. You will never have inner peace that you seek if you don't have these things. You won't be able to create what you desire with ease and grace. You might never have what you want more than anything else, and you might be chasing this for a long time, not knowing why you can't seem to make it happen. If you're missing this crucial piece, you will always struggle with creating a beautiful relationship with your mind and be in a place of peace. You will work with knowing 2-second break. You will have to live with knowing that there are programs that could come up and make a mess at the worst possible time. Nobody wants that to happen. There have been so many moments when maybe you might have self-sabotaged and you don't understand why it happened and you regret it. Why live with knowing that that could happen again? Not having control of your mental operating system is like having a building on a foundation of sand. Everything you try to build on that sand will sink into the ground and never be seen again. I hear so many people say to me over and over again, I have invested in so many books, workshops, seminars, teachers, and coaches. I know all the stuff, and yet I'm no better off. Why can't I integrate all of the things I know to make my life better? That is such a good question. Nothing you are consuming is helping you build upwards because you have an outdated system that won't run the new apps you are trying to download. In other words, everything you're learning is sinking into the quicksand, never to be seen again. We need to solidify the foundation, update the iOS so it can download and use the new apps. Then and only then will you be able to use that knowledge to utilize and become who it is that you want to become. Let's revisit the program again for a second, guys. This is what this is. This baby that I have worked so hard on is giving you all of the power. It's a holistic life change. This is what I have been working for 10 years to create for you. My clients usually come to me when they're a dead-end job that is sucking the soul out of their body and they want something better for their life, but don't know what it is. They come to me when they've had one more failed relationship and they're getting old enough that they are tired of the struggle and they want to meet their life partner and finally enjoy life with someone. They come to me when they're on stress leave and the universe has given them a break to pivot their whole life and create something better. They come to me when they're doing well in their career, but they realize their past childhood trauma and pain is there and will never go away no matter how much stress they create. This emptiness can't be filled with money or success. They come to me when they look at their job and they realize they are in golden handcuffs and they want to make a change when they want to make a change and invest in themselves to create a better life. They come to me when they're on stress leave and the universe, didn't I already say that? The universe has given them an opportunity to create something better. Clients usually come to me when they're stuck in limiting beliefs and a mindset, and they're looking to overcome internal battles holding them back from creating that feeling of inner peace. They're done running and they're ready to run into healing. Clients come to me when they are at a bottleneck in their business and they need to realize that it is getting in their way. And there are no business systems, tools, or processes that will fix the challenges they're struggling with. My clients come to me when they have created all of the success, but they look around and find there's no one to celebrate it with. And they realize that they want to make a shift to develop relationships so they have people around them to enjoy life with. You either need help creating that success you dream of, or you need support maintaining it. No matter what it is, clearly you haven't moved forward in your life and created the resolution that you're looking for. You are stuck and you don't know the way out. This is what I want to hold space for you to create. Creating a harmonious relationship with your mind and body. Become the master of your emotions. Create an unconditionally loving relationship with yourself. Having internal worth and security. Your desire. Let's do that again. Having internal worth and security and love to create the success you desire in all aspects of your life and what you need to maintain it successfully. Have a sense of inner peace that can only be created with holistic resolution, remembering who you are and knowing your worth, which is not attached to anything you make or create in this human life. This program I will take you through is implementing and taught as we work together over the next 6 months or more. One session at a time, I will teach you new things. We will clear and release what is no longer serving you, and you will be given work to do on your own time to help you learn to implement what I am teaching you. These powerful concepts that you will be able to bring into your everyday life. I will also be holding you accountable as we do the work. When you come out of the other side, like all of my clients, you're going to find yourself saying, I can't even begin to associate myself to who I was before I started your program. Contrary to popular belief, the reality is that the only thing that is holding you back right now is lack of education. It's time to step out of societal programming and learn a new way of being. No one until now has taught you about how your mind functions. No one taught you that what you seek is within you. The other coaches are loading teachings onto you without checking to see if you have a foundation to support building upwards. I am here to serve you, to see you create results you don't even know that you want yet. If we are going to do that, the internal work needs to be done. And you need to be taught new things that will change your state and allow you to build upwards. I will map this out because you don't go from 0 to 100 overnight. You go from 0 to 5 to 10 to 20 to 40 to 80. I've been walking the expansion path for 10 years and I am still expanding, and I will be doing so for the rest of my life. Once you step on the path, you will be committed to it for the rest of your life. Working with me creates a foundation that will launch you on your way. First, we're going to focus on creating a beautiful relationship with your physical vessel. This is just like a car that you drive through this existence. If you're going to enjoy it and be in a space where you can show up for all opportunities, you want to be driving a high-performance sports car built for speed that is very well maintained, just like any sports car. Then you spend time diving into the relationship with yourself. At the core of everything is self-love. If you don't invest in yourself, then you're not going to feel the worth. You won't let yourself keep the success that you create either. In my experience, my client's ability to show up and implement everything in this program directly correlates to self-love. In my mind, this is the most crucial section of my program. I want to set you up for success in everything that you want. Next, we will create and gain resolution on past relationships. Every relationship you have ever had has created an impact on you. First and foremost, the relationships with your parents. Once you have resolution, we can build up by teaching you a framework to create healthy relationships in all aspects of your life. Most importantly, I will teach you how to manage conflicts as we know they appear in all relationships, so you can always come out thriving. One of the most crucial aspects of life that gets swept under the carpet is our sex life. I'm here to tell you, I know and respect that it is just as important as food, water, and shelter. This aspect of life must be honored and reclaimed for many reasons. One of the most important reasons is that your power and potency is in your sexuality. So reclaim your power with me as you walk to discover the pleasure within you. And everyone on this planet should be tapping into it and have access to what you need to impact the world in the way that you truly desire. Next is, in this pivotal work, is me taking a sip of water. Remember your divinity. You are a divine spirit first, having a human existence second. Your body is a vessel for your soul to have a life experience. It's time for you to take a walk and remember who you are. If you haven't walked this path, it will alter how you see things for the rest of your life. It will create perspective, allowing you to flow with life with greater ease and grace. It will allow you to let go of attachment to your job title, the stuff that you've collected, and the shitty things people do. We have these solid attachments to reactions because we're so attached to this human existence. Take a step back, which allows you to have clarity and respond from a place of love in all times and in all things and in all places. What would happen if we lived in a world where everyone walked the path to remember their divinity and they were based in unconditional love? This world would be a beautiful place. Let's work together towards creating that, one person at a time, starting with you. The next step is understanding your relationship with money. It drives us all, there's no denying it. We all have programs and beliefs that guides us in life. I remember when I was growing up, my mother always told me that all rich people were evil because her father abused her and was very wealthy. So, in her mind, all wealthy people were evil. She raised me with some very unhealthy programs regarding money. My father showed me that you have to work hard, work yourself into the ground to create success. So that's what I started doing. And I did it until I learned that there was a way to work smart, not hard. Self-care also became an essential part of my work as I saw my father run himself into the ground and he didn't want to take care of himself. And sadly, he ran himself into a ragged state and is now 60. He's past retirement age and still hasn't retired. So let's walk a path together to examine your relationship with money and the programs driving you and update them so that you can create an abundant life that you desire and not be fearful when you get it. I want you to know that you deserve to be comfortable with abundance. Last but not least, you will create a life plan. You might know what you want for your life right now. I will always tell you, and every client that I work with, that this whole scenario gets redefined as you walk through my program. Your state of awareness and your knowledge and your desires will change and expand as you connect more with your purpose. This is a beautiful path that I am going to hold space for to allow you to make discoveries by tapping into your own brilliance. Once you have that beautiful clarity, we will create a path in a workbook provided for you, which will allow for both of us to walk together to make sure that there is nothing getting in your way from creating your life plan. One step at a time, we will walk this path together as I will guide you. And I have so many people before you in creating a life in service of yourself and those you love. I will tell you there's nothing wrong with making a life in service of yourself. You must serve and care for yourself first. Then you can show up for others from a place of abundance. I want you to be healthy and strong, self-loving and knowing your worth. Be able to show up for others with unconditional love in all things and in all times and in all places. Be owning your power and potency. Know who you are from a divine perspective. Be claiming abundance. And last but not least, love and know where you are heading in all aspects of life. You want to find fulfillment and create a life aligned with your passion and purpose? You aspire to step into your power, embrace your uniqueness, and achieve harmony and happiness? What is a tiny thing that you can do right now to make that happen? Start listening to your internal dialogue. What are you saying about yourself? What are you saying about the people around you? What are you saying about your life, work, daily activities? What kinds of conversations are you having? Are you loving yourself or are you hard on yourself? Are you thinking or saying nice things about the people around you throughout your day, or are you saying and thinking nasty things? Are you happy to go to work to every day? Are you happy to go to work every day, or are you dreading it and talking about how horrible it is when the boss isn't looking? What are you saying about your life partner that you have? if you have one? What are you saying about the state of the world right now? Are you saying the world is perfect the way that it is, or are you saying it's going to hell in a handbasket? Are you complaining about inflation and the cost of things, or are you talking about ideas and being creative, looking for solutions to thrive? What are you thinking? What are you saying? Because what you think, what you say, becomes your reality. So, the most minor thing you can do right now is observe yourself and start to work towards being loving towards yourself, being gentle with yourself when you make mistakes, seeing everything as a learning opportunity, not a failure. Be gentle with yourself when you feel emotions and hold space for yourself to flow them. Working towards being loving and understanding with others, seeing everyone going about their lives, doing the best that they can, feeling stress and pressures we all deal with, maybe making mistakes and getting out of their own way, or maybe cutting you off in traffic. Practice being gentle on others and responding with love. Look at the things you don't want to change. The narrative. Every time you say, I don't like this, I don't like that, this horrible thing is happening, realize that the universe doesn't hear don't, not, and no. You're creating what you're talking about. When you hear somebody saying something horrible and they're talking about all of this stuff, make a shift and ask that person, what do you want? Ask yourself, what do I want? Practice showing up in the best way that you know right now for yourself and others to create a positive outlook, creating a brighter future in front of you and seeing what happens and what opportunities might just show up for you. Do you see how doable this is? You can make powerful shifts in your life just spending a couple of hours a week with me. With my help and guidance, you will find a right combination, balance, and direction that works best for you and your unique situation. You are a beautiful, brilliant mind that just happens to be a divine being walking this human existence on the same timeline as me. And the universe has chosen to unite us for your highest good. Remember, you create your reality. So something has called you to be here, right now. Whatever challenge it is that you have in life, we will tackle it together with the holistic program that I have created. This is not a cookie cutter program taken from other places that I will then regurgitate to get money off of you. I developed this program while in practice with my clients to support them gaining resolution. Everything in this program is mine, one of a kind, and as proof of concept. You will never see anything like this anywhere. Here's a beautiful testimonial from one of my clients after one session with me. I feel such a profound impact after my first session with you. I have hugely cut down on alcohol consumption. The personal trauma I shared in the first session, I hadn't shared with anyone in 50 years. Yet in that session, I felt safe. And it flowed easily because I knew I was safe and there was no judgment. I was shocked how easily it came out of me, to be honest. You had such a significant impact on me that anyone I have ever seen or worked with up until this point, including a psychologist I hired for $500 per hour, which was not good at holding space and getting the results as I was going through a really difficult time in my business. I have been a business owner most of my career and have built and sold many multi-million-dollar businesses. I have seen many people lecture and work within my business, so many coaches myself, and you surpass them all. I can't wait to see what else is in store because that was only session number 1. Another testimonial I'd like to share with you. Harmony is a truly amazing coach, not to mention an incredible human being. She really cares about you and the results that you're after. Using a unique coaching approach, Harmony gets to the heart of the issue, helps you understand the origins of how these issues can come up and how they can be released. Based from a foundation of love, she truly practices what she teaches. She is teaching me how to test the paradigms and thoughts that I have that either support or detract from my desired outcomes. I am truly grateful to have met Harmony and to be working with her. She is truly another soul on the path to making the world a better place, one person at a time. Thank you for gracing my path. I can't wait to see what happens as we work together. Another beautiful client I had a pleasure to work with. I have loved working with Harmony. One of the best and biggest blessings of my life was to work with her. Working with her has helped me free. Working with her has helped free me to soar in every area of my life. I have been working with her since January of this year. I started on a path learning how to truly love and accept myself since 2008, when I started waking up to all that I am and why I am here on this earth. She's helped me so much with my own self-talk, self-confidence, self-esteem, and being the unapologetic me. That was a huge one for me. She helped me own that I am a divine being and the essence of my own divine self and my power. I need this more than ever for myself and for my business. At first, I was intimidated by her. I was so afraid. I was wondering, is she for real? I am here to say, yes, she is. She is the most loving and genuine and can help level up wherever you are in life. She cares so much and will lovingly help you to get where you are going. She has a way with holding space for you no matter what path you're on. I now 100% believe in my abilities and myself. I now have a much deeper, beautiful connection with myself and my relationship to myself. That is the biggest relationship one can have. I am so thankful to have her in my life. I love her to the moon and back. She truly is the real deal. I love you, Goddess, with all my heart. I love that girl too. I'm not going to lie. To recap, I introduced myself. We went over who I work with and what their current states were. We walked through the stories of a few of my clients. We walked through my energy integration system framework, dismantled society's programming, and support you to be able to create a beautiful life. We walked through the physical health optimization, the self-love amplifier, the relationship mastery code, the sexual freedom activation, spiritual expansion equation, abundance strategy, and life by design. We talked about the results of the program and what it creates to put everything in place. One section of the program that can't exist without the other, as we are multifaceted beings that must be honored holistically. When we focus on one aspect without the other, we will create imbalance that will permeate other aspects of our life and cause issues. We talked about the mental operating system and how it works, how the secrets to creating and maintaining success is in learning to create a harmonious relationship with the mind by understanding how your mental operating system works so you can update it regularly and keep it up to date with your current agenda. We reviewed a few reasons that clients have come to work with me to create change and raise their state. More than anything, the commonality is they were hurting, lost, and done, and had a desire to find a way out. They desired a better way of life, but didn't know how to make it happen. All of the books, seminars, and courses just weren't getting the job done, and they were desperate for something to come along and create lasting change. We've explored what life can look like on the other side when you've created a beautiful, harmonious relationship with your mind and body. when you've made it a Garden of Eden that you love playing in. You have learned how to update your mental operating system and keep it up to date with your current agenda. When you know your divine purpose and you've created inner peace, knowing that you can float through this human existence with more ease and grace, and you've realized that your ego agenda can be released. Everything that you might be attached to currently, career, money, success, house, and etc., none of those create a true sense of self-worth. You've learned how to be unconditionally loving in all things and in all times and in all places. You're walking a path to fulfill your soul's purpose, which is a life in service of others, a life that makes your soul sing. We've explored the program and how I will help you expand one step at a time, guiding you on the path with unconditional love. If you genuinely desire to find fulfillment and create a life in alignment with your true purpose, you aspire to step into your power, embrace your uniqueness, and achieve harmony and happiness, this program and I are your guide to hold space and make this happen. We went over what you can start to do to create change in your life right now. We talked about the time investment. I'm not going to lie though. I also give you work outside of session time, of course. To clarify, we touched base on who this program applies to. It doesn't matter where you're coming from or what challenges you are currently struggling with. If you're willing to put in the work to expand, your life will change for the better in doing this program. The only people this program is not applicable for is someone with hound dog on a nail syndrome. You know those people who just bitch, whine, and complain about everything. And when you offer them a solution, they just reject it. You can see that they're sitting on a nail. You try to help them get off it, but they insist on sitting on the nail and continuing to whine about it. If you want to bitch, whine, and complain for attention and you have absolutely no intention of doing anything to change, this program is not for you. I can't help somebody who's not willing to step up and invest in themselves. So now that you see how it all works, but you need 4 things to get a result. You must learn to optimize your physical health to show up when the opportunity and inspiration hits. 2, you need to create an unconditionally loving relationship with yourself to develop and maintain the success you make. 3, you need to reclaim your sexuality to step into your power and potency. 4, you need to remember the divine being that you are, your divine design, and step into it. This will put you on the right path and allow you to walk through your life with grace. I don't want you to have to buy 4, 6, or even a ton of separate programs to learn these 4 different things that you could have all in one program. I have worked for the last decade with my clients in the treatment room, creating a holistic program that gives you everything that you need in one place so you can expand on all levels and be set on the right path of expansion for the rest of your life. You could do this on your own now that you've seen my blueprint of my program. However, there's so much more that you aren't seeing. My program is an accumulation of 44 years of life experience and 10 years in the treatment room. If you look at an iceberg, you don't know how big it actually is. There's only 5% of an iceberg that's sitting on top of the water. 95% of it is under the water. This is what we're talking about with the program. And also, you're not just getting a program. You're also tapping into my intellectual property and me to guide you one-on-one to create lasting change. I don't want you to miss out on the details that make the most significant impact. I had a client that I worked with in the past that had issues in his career, and he kept reacting repeatedly It didn't matter how many jobs he changed. The same problem kept coming up over and over again. He had issues with female bosses. This was stemming from his childhood issues with his grandmother. This created problems in the workplace whenever a woman was in power over him. He had not figured out the puzzle pieces to resolve this. He just thought somehow every woman that he worked with just happened to be a bitch. It didn't occur to him that he was the one that was attracting the conflict because of his programming. I can pick up on these tiny, maybe colossal puzzle pieces as I understand the mental operating system and how it's programmed and how it works in creating our reality. I was able to help him see and understand what was going on. And once we updated his mental operating system, he no longer created that conflict with women in his career. This is one of the many examples of how I've been able to help catch issues for people and help them resolve it in working together with me. This is why I created EIS. I work with you one-on-one holistically to support you in creating lasting resolution by getting to the root of what is creating the current reality that you are experiencing. And most importantly, to teach you how your mental operating system works. I have seen so many practitioners working with clients over the last decade. What? Let's try that again. I have seen so many clients over the last decade. Oh, blurry-eyed. Guys, we're going to start again. I have seen so many problems working with clients over the last decade, and they keep, oh, I see what's going on. I got this. I have seen so many other practitioners working with clients over the last decade that I've been doing the work, and they keep the knowledge and power to themselves, leaving you in a place where you have to keep coming to them to resolve your issues. With other coaches, you might just get immediate resolution that you're dealing with, which is great. But what do you do when an issue comes up again? Because the core issue wasn't dealt with. Open your wallet in return for more because you don't know how to update your mental operating system. They didn't teach you how to do that. There is no other program out there that'll give this to you. I am the only practitioner who truly will hand the tools to you when it comes to learning how the mental operating system works. I'm going to give you the keys to the castle. I'm here to empower you by teaching you how this works. You discover programs and you will learn how to change them and shift them so that they will be in alignment with your new agenda. I love making money just like everybody else, okay? But I'm not okay with making money in an unethical way, knowing that you are being forced to come back repeatedly over and over again because I'm the only one that knows the game and how it's being played. I'm here to call out the fact that coaches and practitioners who are just loading teachings on you, creating short-term change, and fixing one single present issue are unethical and taking advantage of you, and they are keeping the keys to the castle for themselves. Hence, you have to keep coming back to them. Now, to be fair, some are just regurgitating teachings and haven't put the puzzle pieces together to realize what they're doing is unethical. I don't want you to think that they're all trying to take advantage of you. However, if they realize what they're doing or they don't, you're not going to get the answers that you're looking for. So you have two chances. You have two choices. You can play with the practitioners who are unaware of what they're doing, just blatantly taking your money with no fucks to give, or you can work with a practitioner who has been in this space for more than a decade and understands what exactly it is that you need to do to thrive and stand in your power. Walk a path to remember your power. You are everything I am and more. I'm here to see you step into the fullness of who you are, and I will share all of the knowledge that I have on a silver platter and give you the keys to the castle to explore on your own. You're not a lemming. Stop consuming and playing in a system that keeps you lost and disempowered. It's time to dismantle the system and create a life in service of yourself, your life purpose, one outside of the matrix. You are in this world, but don't have to be of it. Step out of the matrix that keeps you blind, lost, and consuming like an excellent little sheep. Instead, blaze your own trail. There is no other program that is going to show up and give you what it is that is going to help you change your mindset. There is no other program that is going to educate you and teach you the foundations of how to optimize your physical health through self-communication, so you don't have to follow cookie cutter diets made for the masses. There is no other program that will teach you how to walk a path to create an unconditionally loving relationship with yourself. There is no other program that will educate you and teach you the foundation of creating healthy relationships in all aspects so you can thrive in every arena of your life. There is no other program that will educate and teach you how to reclaim your sexuality and potency and claim the pleasure and success that you desire simultaneously. There is no other program that is going to educate you and teach you how to walk the path to remember you are a divine being and tap into your divine design, so you can create a life much less attached to the human existence and more based on unconditional love, creating inner peace that will allow you to navigate this life with more ease and grace. There is no other program that will educate you and teach you how to change your programming around money and abundance to help you transform your relationship with money so you can create lasting change. There is no other program that is going to educate you and teach you how to tap into a new awareness that will help you create a life plan for yourself that won't be based on amassing materialistic belongings and things that won't matter to you when you're no longer in your vessel. Your life plan will be based on your divine design and will create lasting change on this earth. Create a life plan that will create a legacy, not just set you up to be a good little consumer. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of what this program experience is going to be like. What's included? What it's like to implement and go through the program. You're going to have one-on-one sessions with me. You will get access to the course program content. You will be given work to implement and the teachings that we will go through in the program. I will share my frameworks that I have created in the last decade that I've been working with clients. You will have access to my group coaching, which takes place once a week as well. So you will join a group of people on the path and a tribe that will support you. You will also have access to me on demand as issues arise in your everyday life outside of session time. So you can reach out to me for support, and I will either contact you right away or I will send you a message to let you know when I can hold space for you. You will commit to 6 months because it takes time to walk through each section of the program, quantify what needs to be released, and resolve to update your mental operating system effectively and teach you what you need to know consciously to change your state. If I could hook you up to my brain so that you could download everything in a second, trust me, I would do it. However, we need time to learn new teachings and create success. You need time to implement what it is that I have to guide and support you with, to develop a relationship with yourself and the unique aspects of yourself so you can graduate feeling confident and leave my program spreading your wings and fly. I'm not here to just throw teachings and frameworks at you and walk away. That's unethical and won't help you at all. I'm unlike other practitioners because I want to dig into the foundation to create a rock solid one that will allow you to build upwards. Then we can add the teachings on top of that. And I will be at your side as you are building to ensure that it's earthquake proof. That way, no matter what weather comes your way, that building will weather the storms. When you graduate my program, you will have resolution. You will be owning your power and set up for success moving forward with everything you need to know to expand for the rest of your life. Each strategy you will learn is worth the investment or more on its own. Just the processes I teach, which will support you and hold space for you to healthily hold space for your emotions, are worth it. This program will empower you in ways that will help you to thrive in every arena of your life, thrive in every aspect of your life, understanding the foundational principles of cherry picking lovers, friends, colleagues, and employees. Every single client that has worked with me over the last decade has had their whole reality changed. They came to me heartbroken, wanting a better career, hating their job, wanting to quit and dreaming of their own business, having massive conflict with employees, not knowing how to see their business thrive, and so much more. To be honest, every single one of them comes to me thinking that their life would be better if I fix their current issue. I help them to understand that there's a much bigger picture that needs to be seen. I help them to step back and look at the whole thing, to realize that the picture of their they realize the picture is of their entire existence of their soul. When you walk through everything, when you look at all aspects of you, your mind, body, and beautiful soul, when you honor all aspects of your life, your physical vessel, your relationship with yourself, your relationships with others, your sexuality, your spirituality, your relationship with abundance, truly for the first time seeing the whole picture, you can now make the changes you need to create lasting inner peace that will never be created by making one tiny little change based on one singular pain point. So every single client that I have worked with has chosen to step out of this matrix and live in that willingly, has kept them running on the hamster wheel, putting out little fires constantly, never really seeing the whole picture. They have taken so many steps back and had the opportunity to see the entire blueprint. And I have guided them on a path to redesign their whole life in a way that makes them the 1%. They all have a life that makes their soul sing. I am the only one who teaches this framework that will change how you treat your emotions. The only people who know how to use this framework are the ones who have worked with me. I will empower you in ways that will help you thrive in every arena of your life. I will help you thrive in your romantic life and stop creating conflict with your partners and see them in a way that will make you thank them when dispute arises. I will help you in business as you can avoid emotional explosions when conflict arrives. I will help you master your emotions and set you up for success so you can process and heal through the challenges as they come. This way you can be happy and at peace and enjoy the success that you create instead of becoming one of those cold-hearted, bitter, jaded, heartless humans that you see at the top. Another beautiful testimonial from one of my lovely clients. I came to Harmony Woodington struggling with my romantic relationship and consistency between spoken word and real feelings after or during events outside of the relationship. It was frustrating. I felt lost, not knowing how to bridge the gaps in the communication with my partner. Harmony brings new, unique perspectives I hadn't considered, which changes how I saw my relationship. I understand things from her perspective and now know how to communicate with her in an effective way and honor the amazing woman that she is. Harmony is a good balance and understands how to help people thrive in relationships. She listened to our stories and gave honest feedback to help us get where we needed to make our relationship thrive. Her perspective aligned with our goals, guided us on where we should be and how to get there. We were left inspired to move our relationship through this phase, and we bought a one-way flight to Mexico. So cute. Another beautiful client. Harmony has helped me examine the inner self through the lens of love. It helped me define the core and the true me and rebuild my confidence in believing in myself. Harmony makes expanding easier, giving you frameworks and teachings to reimagine what is working daily while cementing what you want to dream about. You can find your way back to you. You can start discovering who you are, loving yourself, building amazing relationships, and creating your desired life. I highly recommend Harmony. Another beautiful client. I was triggered by unhealed emotions, leaving me lifeless and hopeless, a common theme in my life. Harmony's program has been one of the greatest investments. We explored many aspects of my life, releasing so much emotional trauma. She truly loves you unconditionally, holding space for creating an environment of love and trust to work through and heal. She's thought of everything. I now have a toolkit of self-love. I now have a toolkit of self-love tools to support my journey beyond the program I have learned and implement daily. I recommend this program to anyone looking to transform their life truly and own their power and live a beautiful, authentic life, a life you are worthy of. That's so sweet. Every day that passes, the more you stay stuck on the hamster wheel of self-sabotage, the more you will become less confident, losing faith. Things will ever change, and keep wasting your time, energy, and money into an unhealthy lifestyle that you hate. You don't know what you don't know. In the current state that you are in with the current programming, you will keep creating the same situations repeatedly. This won't change until you tap into your brilliance with me as your guide to take control of your mental operating system. The more you keep wasting time and money on self-paced courses, fad diets, unethical coaches, books, workshops, webinars, and more teachings that will disappear into the quicksand, never to be seen again, the further you are getting away from your goals. So think about it. How much is it costing you not to do this? Do you want to leave your physical vessel and discover why you were here on the planet and be left saying, I lost the game? Another beautiful client. I've worked one-on-one with Harmony Whittington since March 2022. When I started working with her, I was a guarded individual who doubted herself and kept others at arm's length. My heart was closed. 3.5 years into widowhood, after 45 years of marriage, I didn't know who I was anymore. I wasn't the young, somewhat sheltered girl who married a man at 18 years older than me. I wasn't part of a couple anymore either. I needed to find the woman who was buried deep inside. Now, 7 months after beginning the work with Harmony, I am a vibrant, outgoing woman. I have a new perspective about what I seek in a relationship, and I have started dating men with confidence and that I did not have in my youth. I am amazed at the blossoming woman that I am today, and I am excited about what my future holds. I want you to be my next success story. I'm here to flood the earth with love, which I said at the beginning. This is my divine design. I will do that by working with you and teaching you how to be based in unconditional love. When you do this, you become a lighthouse, shining your beautiful light. You will guide others to want to do the same. And as a result, this earth will be flooded with love through the butterfly effect. Imagine how different your life could look in 12 weeks, 6 months, even 12 months. What would life look like if you had created that beautiful, harmonious relationship with your mind and body? You've made a garden of Eden in your mind that you love playing with. You've learned how to update your mental operating system and keep it up to date with your current agenda. You know your divine purpose and have created inner peace, knowing who you are so that you can float through this human existence with more ease and grace. You've released your ego agenda to be attached to your career. You've released your ego agenda, which is attached to your career, money, success, house, and car, etc. And you have learned to be based in unconditional love in all times and in all things and in all places. And you've created a life that makes your soul sing. I am excited to jump on a call with you to see what's possible for you and your future in working with me. If you're done with the reality that you're creating and you want to find something new, then say yes to yourself. And let's play together. Let's play together to create a life that makes your soul sing. I'm going to put up the link so that you can book a call with me. And we'll get rid of the sign up here. There we go. Yep, there we go. And where is the chat? No, we need to. I know that you can add the chat in the window, chat overlay. There we go. That helps. So just to let you guys know, I'm not doing a pitch for you guys today, okay? I'm not going to try to, like walk through everything that this program has to offer. I've already done all of that. If you're curious to learn more about this, it's been 2 hours that I've been talking. I'm blurry-eyed. Book a call with me. Fill out the form and book a call with me. And let's have a conversation about how I can support you. And I want you to know that this program is set apart so that no matter what tax bracket you're in, I can show up for you, okay? So don't freak out that there's a huge price tag on the other end of it. You can choose which one is a best fit for you. I've created different tiers to support you guys, okay? So if you want to find out more about this and you want to have a conversation with me to see if we're a fit for each other, then scan the QR code, book a call with me, and let's have a conversation, okay? Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. This is the first time that I have ever launched a baby before. It's so much. This offer is only good until November 30th. And on November 30th, I'm going to be launching again, but I will not be launching with my early bird prices. They will be gone. So if you are curious to learn more and you want to take advantage of my early bird launch, then please book a call to find out what the early bird deals are, okay? I really appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your encouragement and your love and your support. There were so many people who messaged me to say thank you or to say congratulations and good luck and all that good stuff. I'm not going to lie, you guys. I was nervous before I did this. There was a lot of energy going into this, and I'm going to have to go back and watch it and see if it even looked any good. I don't even know how it turned out. But you know what? Massive imperfect action is where it's at, right? That's what it's all about. So I know that this wasn't perfect, but I'm here to serve you and I'm showing up with love. And this program is for you. I'm doing this. Everything that I'm doing is for you. So scan that QR code, book a call with me. Let's have a conversation so I can be in service of you and help you to create the best 2024 yet. Well, there's only one 2024. Let's make 2024 your best year yet. Okay, guys, I'm delirious. So I'm going to love you and leave you, okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to message me in my group, or you can DM me on any of my social media platforms if you've got questions, or you could just book a call because it's completely free. Scan the QR code, book a call. Okay, guys, I love you all. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.